community. It's like there's other salespeople that are thinking and believing the way that you're thinking. And you can find those others here.
When you start to unify people around an idea that's meaningful, what happens from that is very hard to predict. The pandemic hit, everyone was locked down. I'm talking to dealers all over the country. I'm on Zoom calls like so many people in our industry where people are getting together and sharing like, what's happening in your state? What's happening in your state? No one knew what to do, but everyone seemed to feel better when they were on the call together. So I just thought, I'll do a live stream and I'll call it something official just so people are kind of mentally tricked into showing up. And then I just started sending text messages. Hey, I'm doing a live stream, it's called Automotive State of the Union, will you show up? And that was the people like Brett Reichert and dealers that I didn't know like Brian Benstock, but I knew they were influential in the industry. And you know, some marketers that I knew, dealers that I knew, and everyone just said yes. Within 3 days, we spun up a live stream and thousands of people showed up. And that was the beginning of Automotive State of the Union.
So I was at the first live stream that ASOTU ever hosted. Paul was on there with a bunch of people that at that point I honestly didn't know the names of. I was fairly new to just the broader industry. Paul and I, the first kind of big thing that we did together was we did an event in Vegas at the end of a night at Digital Dealer. And I knew going into that event that it was gonna feel different, that we were building something different.
With Kyle's horsepower next to mine, we accomplished 10 times what I would have on my own. And we got to that event, and I think that was the moment that we realized that this was the future for us together.
If we could create community and media and content and draw people close to a progressive mindset and do that day in, day out, relentlessly, so that more and more people could come close to that, that was the opportunity for the industry not just to only just survive, but actually to thrive.
ASOTU is just assuming the center of what it's going to be in the future and standing in that spot now, and you're gonna watch everything else develop around that. I know it's ambitious, but we felt moved that night.
That's the reality of this industry. It's the reality of people that have had careers and lives and family lives and opportunities change in a way that they've never seen possible, and communities impacted in ways that no other industry in our country can do.
The heart of the retail auto industry is one that deserves to be known by people, and we think is one that will actually inspire people to move toward the car business, whether that's a better buying process, but we hope that it'll draw great people that want to work in it.
I wanted to give back to people that were like me, that didn't have that, you know, in the first couple years of selling cars, that if I would have had it, probably would have accelerated my passion for the industry.
We're rewriting the script on what a car dealer actually is.